Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Georgie Mandy's first marriage. This is the 8th episode of the first season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put a password in, and enjoy. So last episode was interesting. You know, we had the guys go on a trip, kind of bonding. You know, it was Georgie, Connor, and Jim, and then we also had Mandy and her mum deciding that they was going to decorate the bedroom for Cece. Now, she was giving up her office so that Mandy and Georgie can have a bit of privacy, and you know, in there she was still reflecting, and she was saying, look, you know, I know that you're stuck in a rut right now when you're working here, but I don't want you to give up on your dreams. You always wanted to be a weather girl, and you know, and then she kind of started going into a thing where she was trying to blame Georgie again, and Mandy was like, look, no, it's not Georgie, we both had something to play in this. And she was like, okay, then both of yous. However, at the end of the episode, after Georgie was giving good advice to Connor, who actually was been bickering with his dad all episode because he was saying that, you know, he's got no life goal. He's concerned about him. He's just living above the garage. You know, he's 26. In the future, when he goes and passes, and he'll feel like he'll just be sponging off Georgie and Mandy again. You know, he wants to know his direction. Georgie helped with that situation. He said that, you know, he felt like the future was going to be bright with him. He's been in this before with his brother. I know it's at different ages, but where people don't understand him and people can't really see where things are going to go, you know, he's kind of been around this environment, and he gave him a pep talk, and he made him feel good. And when he come home, he actually told his mum as well that Georgie's a great guy, and it left her self-reflecting in the kitchen about the situations. And I was saying, you know, not every time you have to be somebody else's fault. There's mirrors there that everybody should look in. They should blame themselves, and you know, instead of trying to blame other people. And you know, Mandy should do that to herself if she thinks that she should have been a weather girl, and a mum should do that as well if she thinks that, you know, something else is Georgie's fault when it's not. He's literally out there helping everybody and trying to do the best for the family, and maybe we see that in today's episode. And it'd be nice to see a compliment come his way at one point, because, you know, he does deserve it and he does help everybody. It's about time that she's starting to see it. But it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, their relationship pick up and see if they end up, you know, getting on. Let's say that. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
You know, now that Cece's starting to walk, we should think about baby-proofing this place.
We didn't baby-proof the house for you or your brother, and you both lived.
Might explain the way he is.
You mean my electric personality?
Ooh, meat lovers, what's the occasion?
Well, thanks to your husband, we're handling all the auto business for the high school.
I'm bringing home the bacon and the sausage and the pepperoni.
If the commission check coming your way.
We sure need it, given our ginormous credit card debt.
You mean my ginormous credit card debt?
I was trying
Little
to be
dick.
nice.
Try harder.
And how about we take some of my commission and go have a fancy dinner somewhere?
No, that's okay. We don't have to.
You sure? Celebrate that we're finally making some money?
It just makes me feel like I'm not contributing anything.
Honey, it ain't a competition.
Yes, it is, and I'm losing. Look, I went to college. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in communications. I should be making more than you.
Well, what's stopping you? Come on, put that diploma to use. Talk to me.
He is right, though, isn't he?
Can I get you anything else?
Tea's fine. I could use some more hot water.
Can I get you another tea bag?
You gonna charge me for it?
Yes.
Then no.
Water's fine.
Do you feel like your potential isn't being maximized?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Would you like to be your own boss?
I don't care, just say how to do it.
The thing is, alright, I know that she's saying, nah, I've got a diploma and I'm doing this, and it pisses me off that you're making more than me, blah, blah, blah. Mate, I would actually want that in a spouse. Why? Like she's saying, of course it's a great. Fucking, that is great, you know. I'm making 30 grand, you go out and try and make 30 grand. Mate, that is what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making 50, you try and make 50. Make 100, the more the better. If that motivates you to bring and work hard so that our family have more money, then it's great, honestly. It's when you try and bat them down and make them feel bad because they're not making... Do you know what I mean? Like, Georgie didn't try and make her feel bad and gloat that he made more than her. That's not what you want. However, the person that's not making as much, if they're driven and motivated and trying to pursue and succeed, getting more money than you, and they're going to use that as their goal, and mate, that's only beneficial for your household. Do you not think? I personally think it is anyway. That was great. I would much rather a partner always striving to go out there and get more money and earn and help the family than somebody who's just happy to take my paycheck and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that is a good motivator and contributor.
Basically selling vitamins and diet shakes and health bars, and I can make my own schedule so I can keep my job at the diner and I can still be here for Cece. You know that old saying, you gotta spend money to make money?
We had this in the other show.
Well, there you go.
How much?
She's got to spend $1,000.
Well, obviously I'd make it back real fast. It's $1,200.
That's my whole commission from the school account. You competing with me, or are we on the same team?
How can you even ask that? Of course we're on the same team.
This is not as easy as you think.
It's not. I just got you to fork over $1,200. Just wanted to introduce myself and see if you had a few minutes to hear about our exciting products.
How'd you get in this building?
I just wrapped things up with your neighbor, and
Which neighbor?
Well, right next door.
Joan gave you money, she owes me money. You're in there! Joan!
Hi, I'm Mandy McAllister. I'm the new Motrim sales rep in the...
How'd it go?
Great, just great.
It's important to keep in mind selling is like an art. You know, it takes time to learn that. Somebody else talk.
Relax, okay? I'm not mad at you.
Great. So you're gonna pack it in?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
You spent $1,200 to sell diet food to Texans?
Georgie thought it was a good idea.
I was trying to be supportive.
What? So you were lying?
So if you're not gonna quit, what's the plan?
I need to set up someplace people come to me.
I was going to say, but she said she beat me to it, but like, knocking on people's houses and cold calls ain't where it's at. Nah, I don't do any of this stuff, but what you need to do is create a service, and the best services are ones that people need. You know, so okay, people who are overweight might need, you know, a diet service, whether it's, I don't know, Slimming World or do you know what I mean, or what is it that people do now? They're on the jabs, aren't they? This Ozempic or what's one of the celebrities on that, Manjaro or something like that. Right, let's just say she was selling that, because I don't know what she's selling. I know that type of shit. You need to be accessible for them to come to you. You don't come to them. That's the thing. Like, what those establishments are a service that people who are overweight or people who need help find you. You know, you don't go and find them, and that's the thing. So she needs to either set up a store or well, I'm talking about present day. You got to remember that this is back then. I was going to say, like, set up a website, set up a marketing. What she needs to do is either be what she said, go to the supermarket, high traffic public areas, you know, get signs up, business cards. Like, I know that that's money spent, but maybe she could do paper ones and laminate them and post them, you know, through letterboxes, door to door. So you interested in a diet? Call me on this number, set up a plan. You know what I mean? Like, you need to get it out there. If people knock on my door and I don't know them, I just say I'm not interested, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if they're giving me something cheaper, if I'm spending $50 a month on electric and they come and give me $30, I'm not bothered. Go away. If that's the case, I'll search online and I'll change when I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't buying nothing that people just knocking on. If I'm overweight and I want to lose weight, I'll go on the website, I'll search for it. What's the best thing? And that's the thing. She needs to be in a position where she provides the service and people seek her. However she decides that, that's up to her. Do you know what I mean? But going around knocking on people's doors, I don't think it's ever going to work.
I was thinking maybe we should buy some of Mandy's diet crap, you know, and get her started.
Have you forgotten the Girl Scout cookies? The crying, the tantrums. Daddy, nobody buys my cookie.
We ended up selling a bunch.
To
To you. Yeah.
Oh, like you don't enjoy a Thin Mint out of the freezer.
Or you can't keep coddling her.
You call Connor, what's the difference?
You know very well he requires a little extra love.
Make him chip in around the house, you know, maybe do his own laundry.
That seems fair. What?
You can take that as a win.
I wasn't prepared to win an argument.
Yeah.
Tell him we agreed on this. I don't want him coming to you and playing us against each other.
Smart.
Hi, would you like to sample one of our delicious diet shakes or nutrition bars? Okay, maybe on the way out.
I just wanted to come check in on my favorite sales lady. How's it going?
Good. Passing out samples, getting people excited about the product.
Maybe instead of just launching right into your sales pitch, you try to find something personal you can connect about. Come horns.
Hell yeah.
That game against A&M, they got robbed.
100%.
Not only tastes great, it's developed by doctors to help you drop weight jiffy quick.
I'll probably lose a few. How much?
Well, normally $15, but we're having a special, 2 for $20. Get ready to wear smaller clothes, my friend. Look at that, your first sale.
You know how to use the fabric softeners and whatnot.
There's instructions on the bottle.
So all these years your mother did your laundry, you were perfectly capable of doing it yourself?
Yes.
Why didn't you ever do it?
No one asked me.
He's gonna ask him to do loads of shit now.
So if I asked you to clean the bathroom, do the dishes, take out the garbage, you would?
Yes.
Do those things.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Husband thinks I'm an idiot.
No, I don't.
You just think I suck at sales.
Which don't make you an idiot. If I was trying to be a waitress in a diner, I'd ask you for help. Now, see that right there? That is what an idiot sounds like. Miss
Oh,
Hutch,
I've not seen her in ages.
you quit working at the high school?
No, I do both. This one for the money, high school librarian for the glamour.
You got any books that explain women or marriage or whatever it is I did wrong?
Oh, I have just the thing.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That explains a lot. I'm young and married, you're old and alone. It's funny how things work out.
Hilarious. Don't forget tomorrow's garbage day.
Connor took the cans down.
Oh. I guess I'm just used to taking care of him.
Because he's your baby boy.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can always take care of me.
Oh, it's not the same.
Brought you a fresh one, Dad.
Thank you, son.
The thing is, all right, he's a clearly a reactive guy. Like, I'm proactive. Well, like, I really, really am. So, like, for an example in my life, if I walk in the house, right, and there's something on the side, I'll pick it up and put it in the bin. You know, if there's clothes on the floor, I'll pick them up and put them in the wash basket. You know, like, I'm proactive. I see it, I see the mess, I see where it's going, I'll fix it. I've got wash baskets full. I'll throw it in, I'll clean it. I'm proactive. I see things, I do it. Now, my girlfriend she's reactive. As in, she could see that, for example, you could watch TV, you know, you're having a drink and you put your drink or a glass on the floor, the can or whatever, and walk past it 15 times and you know it's empty. You know that it needs going in the bin or the dishwasher, but you walk past it 15 times. I'll say, can you pick it up and put it in the dishwasher? Yeah. Why are you proactive? You know what I mean? Like, reactive, sorry. Like, be proactive. You know that needed to go and be put away. Just do it, you know. Oh, can you put the washing in? Sure. Mate, that wash basket's been full for 5 days, you know. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same with him. They expected him to do stuff, but they didn't ask. But then he knew stuff needed doing, and he didn't offer. You know what I mean? It's one of them 50-50s. So, like, he's clearly... You get that in work, you know. Sometimes you'll give somebody a task and they'll finish it. And he won't say, oh, I finished the task, can I have another one? They'll just sit there, and then all day you'll ask what they've done. You just done that one thing all day. Yeah, you didn't give me... Mate, ask. You finished it. Ask the next one. Do you know what I mean? You know there's more stuff to be done. Sometimes people just need to be steered. You learn that in life. Like, people are just in the way they are, and you say, once you've done that, do this. Once you've done that, do this. Well done, good job, day's done. If you don't do that, then nothing will ever get done.
I love being a mom. I do. She's everything to me. But there are some days where I feel like all I am is Cece's mom. I just took a sales job, not because I needed it, but because I wanted something I could call my own, and my husband, bless his dumb redneck heart, swooped in and took it away from me. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It matters very much.
Oh, well, diet shakes, vitamins, nutrition bars.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, same here.
I'll take 8.
Okay, hang on, let me write this down. Hello.
Hey, how'd her checkup go?
Great, good. She might need glasses. More importantly, I made a ton of sales and I did it all by myself.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Why are you reading it?
Well, I'm trying to be a better husband.
You do that for me?
I'd do anything for you. Nutshell, all you gals want is to be heard and have your feelings validated.
Huh. All those gals.
Sorry, all you girls. Men are problem solvers. We like to fix stuff. But here's where it gets tricky. Y'all don't want us to fix stuff. You just want to complain.
I feel like it is bang on, to be honest.
Whatever you're feeling, I acknowledge it.
Hi.
I told you I don't want what you're selling.
I know, and I'm not selling. I just came by to apologize. But I was trying to prove to my husband that I'm more than just a mom, but maybe I'm kidding myself. I mean, maybe that's all I am. Anyway, I'll leave you alone. I wanted to tell you how sorry I am for bothering you.
Hang on. Tell me about what you're selling.
Oh, I'm just so glad you asked.
The thing is, though, that is perfect. That's what it is. You know, what she's done there is the sympathy. Have you ever watched... Oh, mate, it pecks my head. Have you ever watched Britain's Got Talent or America's Got Talent? I'm sure America has it as well. And, like, instead of somebody coming on, yeah, and just being like, hi, I'm a singer or a magician, it's... Oh, here's a big sad backstory of how bad that of my life's been the last 5 years, and oh, my parents have been through this, and I've been diagnosed with something, and I'm here to try and make money. It's like, mate, you've just took the whole thing and just made me try and feel for you, so that if now you're shit, I still feel like I owe you something. And that's literally, it's like a sales pitch. Now, what I'm saying is, you might have actually been through all of that stuff, and I am sorry that that's occurred in your life. You know what I mean? However, it's a ploy to make me feel engaged with you before it's even happened, and that's before I see your act, before I see your talent, and that's this. You know what I mean? Like, she's nailed it. She goes in there with a story that people can connect with and get behind, and feel sad and be like, do you know what? Fucking hell, I had a husband that always put me down. He never believed in me. He wasn't motivating. Like, what is it you're selling? If it's cheap, I'll take one or two. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I wish somebody was there doing and helping me, propping me up and pushing me the way they never done. And she's found it. Do you know what I mean? It takes a while to get that. It's a skill, because you got to start acting then. It's like, is it Just Go With It with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston? At the start of the film, he's with his wife or whatever, and she cheats on him or something, some shit anyway. He was married, and then they basically become separated, but like, he kept his wedding ring on, and every time he went to a bar, he realised that he had more chance of speaking to women who thought that he was married, because they didn't think that he was going to hit on them. So, like, he had his ring on, and he was like, oh, married guy, I'm alright, I can talk to this guy, you know what I mean? He's not going to do anything. And once he starts talking, and a few drinks get down to him, then he starts turning on his sob story. Oh, she cheated on me, oh, this. Oh, you poor guy, I'm sorry for it. And then they make a move, and he's in. You know what I mean? He got the walls, he broke them down, he got them on their side with the story, and that's this. It's smashing it. It's perfect sales pitch. She's doing it well. I just think that if she's selling two for 20, yeah, and it's 1,200... she's got to sell what? She's got to do 10 sales for 200. It's still... I mean, she had a few here, but do you know what I mean? You still ought to recoup your money back. You know what I mean? It's what, 60... Well, 10 sales, so she's got to do 60 sales. Now, I don't know how long that would take. I mean, one a day would be 2 months. You would think one a day is achievable, but is it? I don't really know. Like, it's pretty solid. It is pretty solid. But it seems like she's got an acting, she's going for it. I'd be interested in next few episodes if she's carrying on and doing it, because towards the very end, she was on a roll. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, you know, Jim, he's realised that he could get his son to actually do things around the house that he always may have thought he was lazy. But, you know, he's just never been asked to do anything. And he's just loving it, isn't it? All the chores that he should be doing, he's getting Connor to do it. Now, interestingly, you know, his mum saying that she doesn't know how to feel about that, because it's usually her that's babying him. And, you know, Mary was like that, wasn't she? She liked to be a mother to everybody, and when everybody started doing things or they all become independent, it kind of felt like her purpose was kind of being taken away a little bit. Do you remember? And I kind of get that. You know, if your whole purpose, well, I wouldn't say your whole purpose, but you know what I mean? Like, if you're a parent and, like, you enjoy being the focal point, the glue that holds everybody together, and the person that kind of runs the ship and keeps it tight and gets everybody doing the jobs, and you doing the jobs and everybody looking at you, you know what I mean? Like, once all these positions kind of get taken away and everybody kind of starts spreading the load, then your worth will feel like it's a lot less and feel like you're not kind of needed anymore. And then you kind of reaching and searching for a little bit of purpose back into your own home, where before that you was the main guy, you know what I mean? And maybe that's the situation that she's kind of in. However, I always feel like maybe getting a chore sheet like on the fridge or something would be really good. You know, imagine that everybody in the household gets one task a day, and it could be dead simple. You know, put the pots from the dishwasher away, somebody put the trash out, somebody sweep up, you know, make sure the sides are wiped down. Mate, are the absolute basics. The house is going to be in nice, clean working order, isn't it? You know what I mean? Somebody put the washing on as well. You know, the wash basket's full. We'll get it on, get the load on. That's your job today. And mate, if everybody's working like that, you know, all the cogs are turning. Everything's going to be working peachy, isn't it? It's going to be good. And maybe he's realised and she's realised that they don't have to do everything for themselves, and they can get everybody kind of chipping in, and the household will still be working. Now, I got to say, fair play to Mandy. You know, she's seen Georgie going out there and trying to earn and get money for the family, and it's kind of give her a bit of motivation to go out and do it herself. And that's what you want in a partner. It really, really is. Whether or not you're bickering with each other all episode, and whether or not it's him that's had to provide the deposit or whatnot for it to get started, I got to say, fair play to him as well, because that is a husband that's helping his wife kind of pursue goals, whether you believe him or not. That is true, isn't it, mate? How many times do you have to support a partner because they've got a bright idea, or they've got a goal or something that they believe that will make them happy, and whether you don't believe it or not, and it's financial startup, you do it anyway because it's them trying that, you know, you champion. I've been in that before, you know. I want to do this, and this, but, you know, I need to get a kickstart, so you help them out, you know what I mean? And you can see that it gives them the motivation to try. That is literally what a partner does, you know, whether it's losing money or not. I would rather, right, put 10 grand down and let my girlfriend feel or try to start a business, and at the end of the year, I get 5 back. For example, I've lost half. But all year, I've seen her working and trying and doing something that she wanted to. Then have a sit at home and do nothing. You know, I'm willing to invest and lose to see him try and be happy than not being able to kickstart and get off the ground at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Georgie's the same. All right, he could have got that 1,200 and buzzed and went out and gone on vacation, but his wife wanted to go out there, try to make money for the family. Yeah, it's a startup cost, and it's always annoying, those things, but like, she had the motivation to carry on even when it wasn't going well. You got to applaud it. Both sides. Him for helping, her for trying. You know, there's nothing more that you can ask for that. So I'm hoping that she succeeds and we see it later on in future episodes. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, please smash that. Really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.